Hello, my soulful soldiers. Welcome to episode 2 of Soulful Sundays. So, today's episode is going to be about fear as fuel. And the theme is DELULU is the Solulu, right? If you believe you can achieve it, it will happen. Use that fear as fuel. Don't let it paralyze you. Don't let your ego, right, your mind get in the way of what your heart and your soul truly wants. Because it'll block your blessings. It'll block your blessings, and you want to use that fear to propel you to where you're meant to be. Propel you into where you want to go. Fear leaves you stuck. Don't be stuck. Grow, expand, spread your wings, fly. Fly just because you can, right? Use the wings you were given, the invisible wings you were given. Turn it into courage, right? Be brave, be courageous. Oh, I have to say, doing these podcasts and putting myself out there was me taking that leap of faith, was me spreading my wings, putting myself out there for the whole world to see. It's not an easy thing. It was definitely frightening at first. But the more you do something, the more comfortable you get. And I realized this is where I'm meant to be, helping people, leading people, guiding people, and using my voice, the power of my voice for good, you know? So, with that being said, turn the fear into drive. And watch your life and the way you do things expand, because fear is no longer holding you back. When fear doesn't hold you back, it's liberating, right? When the blockages that were in your mind leave you and you start to see the world clearly and what you want to do and how you want to move forward with your life, it's everything. It's everything. So, how do you want to use your fear as fuel? How do you want to live by DELULU is the Solulu? Believe it, you can achieve it. However you want to say it. Whatever resonates with you, how it sticks with you, how it forces you to turn into who you're meant to be. Use it as motivation. Use it as motivation, right? There are so many different things I can say about fear. And I always say, like, fear, it's stuck in the mind. It's the power of the mind, right? We always say mindset is everything. So if you're in the mindset of lack, you're going to be in the lifetime of lack. If you're in the mindset of abundance, you will be in the lifetime of receiving and abundance. If you're in the mindset of fear, you will be in a lifetime of paralysis. But if you're in a lifetime of freedom, right, or excuse me, a mindset of freedom, you'll be in a lifetime of liberation, of living without feeling stuck, living and exploring new things, living and taking that blind leap of faith off the cliff and knowing that the universe and your higher powers have your back and your best interests at heart. They don't want to see you fail. They want to see you succeed. They give you lessons to grow. So you have to look at it as no means next opportunity. Fail is first attempt in learning, right? It's not a failure. You're learning. It's a lesson. So if you're in fear of failing, look at it as I'm learning. My first attempt was a lesson. My next attempt will be even better, and the attempt after that will be even better, and the attempt after that will be even better. And the more you do it, the easier it'll become, the more familiar it will feel. And then you'll get to a point of success. And once you taste that success and taste where you're meant to be, you're not going to want to stop, because you're not going to be able to get enough of it. You just want to keep going and exploring and expanding and expanding. And that is how you use fear as fuel. That is how you grow. That is how you go from stuck and stagnant to growing, moving and grooving, right? Don't stay stuck. Don't stay unmotivated. Have confidence in where you're going. Have confidence in your choices, right? If you follow your heart and you listen to your heart and you have confidence in your choices and you have DELULU is the Soululu, I'm going to keep saying it, right? And you know that your fear is no longer there. It'll disappear and it dissipate. Take it from me as someone who no longer lives in fear, who just lives the day by day, taking care of immediate responsibilities, not having these huge expectations because knowing everything is going to work out for me. Take a page out of my book. Take a page out of my book and use it for you. Now, the last thing I want to say about using fear as fuel, or DELULU is the Soululu, on this wonderful Soulful Sunday, and the last takeaway I want you to take away from this, from my soulful soldiers, is that most people in life regret not doing something. More people regret not doing something than doing something and then asking for forgiveness. So I want you to sit with that. People regret not doing something more than they regret doing something. So ask yourself, do you want to live in fear? Do you want to live in regret? Do you want to stay stuck in stagnant energy? Or do you want to see the world in a different lens and grow and experience the world in different experiences and different views and seeing things that have been right in front of your face that you haven't seen, and experiencing the world in ways that you haven't experienced them, and being able to enjoy that and feel the difference? Ask yourself that question. Sit with that question, so that when next week we have Soulful Sunday, you'll be able to answer that question and be like, I chose fear as fuel. I chose to be confident. I chose to be courageous. So my challenge for you this week is take one step towards using your fear as fuel. It could be small. It could be something small. It's okay to start small, but you got to start somewhere. One thing that you're afraid of doing, and take one small step of action towards that. That is my challenge for you this week. So thank you, my Soulful soldiers, for tuning in. Remember, no means next opportunity. What is meant for you will never pass you. And to lead your life with love and happiness, to be your fulfilled self. See you next week.